Hey y'all, it's Amber.
And Clara.
Welcome to Knead for Reality, where the mixers are loud, the takes are hotter than the oven, and the drama never disappoints.
Grab a glass of wine, coffee, or whatever is around you, preheat to 350, and let's get into it.
Hey buddy.
Hey buddy.
And what's up, weekend friends? We are back. I hope you missed us, cause we missed you. Do.
Ooh. Wait, that reminds me.
What?
You're not on the clock app. If I find out on Instagram, I'm gonna have to send it to you. Corbin,
Okay.
I'll send it to you on the clock app. There are these two girls from England
Okay.
who are so in sync with each other. And they've just been doing like 2 minute and 30 seconds cheerleading music where they're like just popping off random things, feeding off each other's energy, and they're so in sync. And so I do wonder if you and me sat down, Amber, if we could do that, if we could just play off of each other, and then it's like Eagles, and the girl on the other side goes caw, caw.
I think we have our next TikTok idea. All right, when you're back, let's give it a whirl.
We'll just try it. Anyway, okay. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I guess we got a lot to catch up on and catch up our listeners. Let's see. Since we took a 2-week hiatus, the pageant has come and passed, and your girl made top 10. So I'm proud of myself for that. I wish I would have made the top 6, but my girl Justice won Miss Virginia USA, so it made it all worth it. My girl Justice, if you happen to listen, so proud of you. Can't wait to cheer you on while you compete at Miss USA. But she is so deserving of it. I mean, she's such a kind soul.
She really is. And you can kind of just tell based off of like, I don't know, she's very genuine. Also, was that the first time she's like done all her natural curls?
I think so.
That? Okay, yeah. I really was loving her.
I loved it.
The natural curls.
They looked fantastic.
Yeah, they did look fantastic. But I'm so proud of my girl Justice. Cheering her on. Literally jumped for joy on stage.
Oh, you literally did. Literally. And I was also laughing at the what she had posted, and you could see you in the background jumping up and down. I thought that was so funny.
Okay, and so that was that.
You had guapos?
I had guapos. Oh my gosh. And I don't even
Your siblings were in town?
Yes, they were. I don't get a chimichanga because I don't really do a lot of fried stuff at the restaurants because, your girl loves a good free chips and salsa moment. That's where I get my fried. But let me tell you, that chimichanga slapped. I got the big margarita. That slapped.
Do you remember that West Virginia...
Los Mariachis?
Los Mariachis. They had some of the best chimichangas.
I'm going. We're going. We're
that
going when we go to
Kegler's.
Morgantown.
Kegler's,
I only went there once when we were at school. I don't even think I got wings.
That's really depressing. You probably got a burger or chicken fries or tenders.
Honestly, we probably got wings. Ben and I went to the bowling alley there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think Kegler's is where they get the food. I don't remember if we got... Did we even get food? We probably got fries. I don't know. But you know who has good food?
Who?
Mario's Fishbowl. Best wings.
Mario's Fishbowl does have good food. Weren't they just on a list for something that we were talking about?
Yeah, Corbin, your list. Best college places.
Was it not Best Wings?
No, it wasn't wings because we were
wings. It was either wings or burgers. Those were the two lists I pulled up.
I think it was the burgers, but I don't know Mario's Fishbowl as a burger place. I know it as a wing place because that's where we were like, what? What?
I feel like I got a BLT there one time.
There's just so many places I need to hit while we're still in Morgantown this fall. But anyways, okay, so yes, the siblings were in town. I took them to Georgetown Flea.
How was that?
Dude. Have you been?
I have been.
Okay.
And also, I have a friend who lives right over there, and they were like, park at our house anytime because the parking's a bitch.
Yeah, it is. But let me tell you, there's this place called Trader Jack's in Pittsburgh that my family and I used to go to on Sundays for flea marketing, and it reminded me, and then Jimmy, Isabella went with us, and then Jake was with us. And I was like, oh my God, I got to come back. Corbin, we're going to go. Don't you worry. And we could go and hit up.
Date?
A fourth date? Anyways, that was fun. It was like very nostalgic. And then Jimmy and Jake kind of walked around Georgetown because Isabella and I were moving pretty slow. And then I took them down to like that main strip and we walked around up and down the Potomac. Where did we go? I think we went to Clyde's for lunch, which was
You were
nice.
down at the waterfront for a hot minute.
We were.
Clyde's,
We were.
man. I love me some Clyde's.
Oh, we went to Baked and Wired. Oh my
Yes,
gosh,
you
those
did.
cupcakes were
Love
so
Baked and
good.
Wired.
So good. Gotta go back.
They brought
I
those
would do
into
that
work
instead
for
of a
us few
donut.
times.
Hmm?
I said they brought those into work for us a few times.
Lucky.
And I would classify those as dessert.
Because they are. It's a cupcake. But
Correct.
I would totally still eat it for breakfast.
Okay. That's fair.
And then, let's see. I'm glad I took off Monday because it was just a nice reset day. Like the siblings left and I could just decompress from the weekend. And oh my gosh, this week I've had so many gummy desserts and places that Ben and I haven't gone to in a while because of the pageant prep.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what did I do this week? Oh, I saw The Odyssey. If our listeners out there, you got to go watch it. Can't wait. I will give my 2 cents next week because book club hasn't
Book
met
club
yet.
meets
We
tomorrow,
meet
yeah.
tomorrow.
I'll give a take right now.
No,
Transcendent.
save your
It
take
was
for next week.
transcendent.
I was going to say, we got to meet with book club first before we give our opinions on the pod.
God, but I have so many opinions.
I know. I can't wait to discuss tomorrow.
They're all positive.
And then today was a hike day.
Hike day.
So this is my second time seeing Corbin.
Nice.
Yeah, second time today, but third time this weekend.
I know. Oh, because we saw Jason Derulo after the Nats game on Friday, which was it. I was very worried in the beginning with the whole microphone. He was having problems with his earpiece, and then he got rolling, and then he started playing songs from his new album, and I just don't know his new album that well.
Yeah.
So even like us and Bailey, we were like, oh,
Bailey went with you?
Bailey
She went to the game, yeah.
Yeah, we ended up meeting up with her later. And we sat with her during the concert. And then he started playing the hits. And then I was like, yeah. But you know what I didn't realize about Jason Derulo?
What?
He is more sexual than I remember. Or I don't know if I wasn't really paying attention to the song lyrics as a kid. But I felt like I was getting like, the show we went to in Nashville for my bachelorette, Clara?
Yes.
He was giving that on stage. And I was like,
oh.
One of his songs is Talk Dirty.
I know, but
and the lyrics in that are not clean.
But I guess I don't
but
pay
they're not
attention.
clean.
I think
I
I've just
see
come
you.
to the realization that I don't really listen to the lyrics. Like they're just words to me, and I'm just like listening to the music itself.
I feel
But
like
I was
Amber,
like, oh my god, Jason's giving us a striptease, my eyes.
Yeah, but he looked good. Amber is
did
a middle
look
schoolers
good.
out here screaming the words to trumpets and talk dirty, thinking they mean something totally different.
Well,
You've been
in
playing a
Amber's
trumpet.
defense, I also feel like I did that with a lot of the songs that we were singing. Like, I
And
feel
like
like there was
this
a song recently you and me were listening to that we were like, wait, this is like actually
Probably.
terrible.
Well, yeah, because I feel like, especially with EDM music, I feel like it's more about the music than the lyrics. And so I feel like I'm like, oh my god, I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Oh my gosh, Clara. Amber had never seen this video, so I'm curious if you have. Have you seen the SNL skit Dear Sister? Where they play What You Say?
Oh, I still haven't watched it.
I don't think so. Maybe. I mean,
Okay.
my problem is I can't like name every NSL skit.
SNL.
It's Andy
SNL.
Samberg and Bill Hader, and they're like shooting each other, and every time they shoot each other, the song restarts.
Oh no, okay, then I
Okay.
haven't.
I will send it to you guys because he played that song at the concert, and I was transported into 2 places. That video and Gossip Girl. Because there's a Thanksgiving episode of Gossip
Yes.
Girl where they play that song.
That is the iconic
Yes.
every Thanksgiving. There's another one. It has to deal with strippers going up and down on that pole or something like that.
Wiggle,
It
wiggle,
sounds-
wiggle, wiggle.
There's
Oh,
that
Wiggle,
one, that
Wiggle,
one.
Wiggle.
And then there's also I see you all over me
In my head.
Yeah.
You
Well,
fulfill
my fantasy. Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so if we've done this before, we're gonna have to do this now. Favorite Jason Derulo song?
It
Oh,
has to be
it's-
what you say because of the Gossip Girl scene. Like
I mean,
that's just so
iconic.
iconic.
Mine's
I like-
Lala.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
Because
that's
of my
a good
pageant prep,
one.
that was like my go-to to like get ready for
a good one. That was
swim.
an opener.
I
right?
know,
Yeah.
which got botched because of the earpiece.
I'm sorry.
He started off with such a banger, and then it just went downhill. Oh my god! We were on the Jumbotron, Clara!
We were
I'm
on the
so
Jumbotron.
happy for
Okay.
you.
Thank you!
The first time and the third time were fine. The second time I did not enjoy.
Yeah, there was this drunk guy standing next to Clara. Not Clara, you
Corbin.
are Clara. To Corbin. And he like puts his arm around her, and he's like...
He like pulled me into him and was like dancing, and I was like,
Yeah, you could see how uncomfortable Corbin was on the
like, please don't touch me,
Jumbotron.
sir. Oh my god. But he played my song as the closer.
Yeah.
Want You to Want Me.
Okay, can you sing that for me real quick?
Yes. Oh my god, it literally just zapped out of my head. Give me 2 seconds and I will sing it.
Hey, wait, I
Want
have it
you
up,
to
but
want me.
Oh yeah.
Girl, you got me. That one?
Yeah.
oh,
Like my sheets on the floor, nothing on me. Yeah, that one. I love that song.
yeah, that's a good one.
Mhm. Amber's favorite Jason Derulo song is actually just anytime he goes, Jason Derulo.
Literally.
Because she was waiting the entire time for him to do that. She kept going, just say it. Just say it.
He didn't?
He did.
No, he did.
Oh.
Eventually, he did. He gave the
She-
people what they wanted.
She was concerned it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
That's so funny. That geeks. Well, I'm really happy for you guys. And then who are you seeing next week?
Hillary Duff.
Jordan Davis.
No, next
Oh, no,
week,
that's
dude.
2 weeks. Hillary Duff.
Yeah.
That's
and we might go see Jordan
exciting.
Davis. It depends on
Who's
if I end up
Jordan
going to West
Davis?
Virginia.
He's a country singer. But he's coming, he's doing one of the Nats Parks concert nights. and we had so
Oh,
much fun
that'll
we were
be
like, "Oh,
nice.
tune in."
Yeah.
No, next week is Hillary Duff, so Childhood Corbin is screaming.
I still need to listen to that album. Re-listen.
It's so good.
I'm
I
torn this
just,
one.
as a kid, right, it's Lizzie McGuire, it's Cadet Kelly, it's the Lizzie McGuire movie when they're in Italy.
Oh, yes, I love that movie.
And I had my mom's old, like, CD-ROM with headphones where I would play the Metamorphosis album daily. I know all the words still. And, like, I played it on Spotify and I was like, it's all coming back! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Mm-hmm.
Well, that'll be
about-
fun.
Yeah, it should be good. How about you, Claire? What have you done the past couple weeks?
What have I done? Well, my car was in the shop, so that was fun. But
So fun.
thankfully got to see Amber do her little pageant. And it was really nice to see her siblings again. I feel like your sis Ashley and I really like reconnected there for a good minute when we were bonding, eating chips and salsa, just yapping
that.
away at each other. Yeah. It's also so nice to see your sisters. I mean, I love your brother, but like, you know, I just feel so proud of them. I feel like they're just doing so many amazing things, especially Isabella, who like, dude, like she's just thriving. So it's just really nice to reconnect with them. What else did I do? Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, work has been kicking my little tushy, and I think I've cried so much. Like literally last week, my boss and I get on a call,
Aw.
and I was just like, Julie, I'm trying to be really brave and not cry. And she was like, you can let out. And I sobbed for a good 45 minutes with her.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
so
think
sweet.
I think I like dropped like the F-bomb like multiple times. Like I think it was a Danny Bucco level of F-bomb.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I was just so annoyed with everything, but it was fine. We
You got through it.
still I rise.
Christ.
And then was really just counting down the days to get here, honestly, to the lake. I'm up in Cranberry Lake in the Adirondacks with Arlo. Arlo's really thriving. I
bet
really
he
think
is.
he was meant to be a country bumpkin, but he is
Oh.
a city boy at heart. I also don't know if I told you guys this,
Huh.
which like I'm fine with saying on the pod because I'll never see him again. I went on a date kind of on Wednesday, was it? Maybe. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday night.
hmm
And it was I'm sorry, Mr. Corbin's dad. It was 100% a dick appointment. And I was like, "Oh, I can do this." I one was not attracted to him.
Mhm.
Two, I'm sure if I was drinking, I would have been just done it. And like, I'm glad that like my 29-year-old self now really has self-love because I didn't do it. And I texted Lindsay and I was like, I need you to get me out of this. She called. She said, I need you at my house as soon as possible. Can you get here like within 20 minutes? I said, absolutely. I fully bailed on a date. And then life came back around. And my good friend that I go to the gym with, she was like, hey, do you think you can call me out of this date in 30 minutes? I said, absolutely. 20 minutes had passed. And she calls me. She's like, you need me to go get Arlo right now? And I was like, yeah, I was playing along with it. I said, yeah, girl, do you know where the spare key is? Can you feed him? I'm so sorry. Like my car broke down and all this shit. And my stepmom, who's sitting next to me on the couch, goes, wait, do you have another dog at your house? And I said, no. She goes, that was really convincing. My dad's in the other room. He goes, you guys suck. Women suck. And I was like, no.
No, that's called just bailing out a friend.
About it. So yeah, it just felt really good to do something for the people. And then also before I came on Friday, I had to do hill intervals with Cassia, and that was rough because I don't love a good hill. So
who does?
I
hated hills when I ran track.
That one killed me. It really hurt. And now that I'm up here in the Adirondacks too, I think I got to get some serious running in. So
yeah, at least it'll be pretty.
Legs. Yeah, I know. But there's bears up here. And,
yeah, dude.
And moose.
Wait, there's moose?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
I've never seen one. But the lore lives on.
Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
There
are mooses.
It is moose.
Mooses?
Is it moose?
I'm looking it up because this is going to bother me. Plural?
I think it's just moose. It's probably like goose. Well, no, it's geese, so then it is moose.
The plural of moose is moose. It does not change to meese or mooses.
That's annoying.
The internet has spoken.
Yes, moose do live in the Adirondacks, although they're much less common than animals like white-tailed deer or black bears. Moose population has gradually recovered after disappearing from New York in the 1800s due to overhunting. 600 to 700 moose in the Adirondack.
Oh, that's cool. I learned something new today.
You got to keep your eyes peeled. Amber learns. I'm telling you, it would be a great segment.
Stuff Amber learns this week or today.
That's so funny. I also want to say, Amber, the amount of people that reached out to me and they were like, wait, how long has Amber been doing this? I was like, where have you guys been for your pageant stuff? But it was so funny the amount of people that like you don't know, but like they know you.
Me?
Texting me. Yeah.
Really?
That you
Do I have
don't know.
more fans?
Yeah. I was like,
Amazing.
this is kind of funny. Like,
it is funny.
It's popular. Anyway, that was the past 2 weeks. It's just literally been work, Arlo, getting up here. My car got fixed, and I cried a lot. And I feel like that was good.
Well, I hope that being on the Adirondacks and just surrounded by nature brings you the peace you need. And hanging out with your dad.
If I see a moose, it will. I think.
I want a picture. I want a picture.
Yeah. Picture didn't happen.
Then running for my life because I'll be dying.
Make it a live.
Humans.
Make it a live
I'm
photo.
not surprised. Did you see? Mrs. Rupert just showed me today that a bison in Yellowstone. Was it a bison or was it buffalo?
Yeah, it was same
bison.
Thing.
Oh,
no, buffalo and bison are different.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I definitely thought they were the same thing.
But someone in the Yellowstone got launched in the air.
And like not a little bit. It was like 8 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Like,
a poor grandpa.
Okay, but like he was close to it.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, well.
As soon as the bison started like kind of coming near him, he looked at his grandson and said, "Okay, we gotta go.
Time to go." Yeah,
but
it was crazy.
There was a truck that came up in between like a street and spooked the bison. Or I'm just gonna say it's a bison, and just started running. And what I learned from the video is bison are 3 times faster than humans. So this poor guy was just SOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like ran around a tree.
Yeah, to try and get away. Yeah.
Yeah. It was wild.
I will also say a simple way to remember is hump and shaggy beard is a bison. No hump and a smoother coat is a buffalo.
Noted.
I was gonna say in Buffalo or I was gonna say in Pittsburgh because I used to see him. And That's not true. They do
Hey,
not.
Amber, I just want to clarify, giraffes aren't native to America either, even though they're at the zoo, okay? Like, actually, which reminds me of Gracie the giraffe in Texas that got out and was like roaming Texas for 2 weeks. Did you guys see that story?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's my favorite thing.
I do have one last thing, and I think it ties into the podcast later on. I don't know who listens or who watches, but I want to give a shout out to Isabel Klee, who her account is Simon Sets, and I don't know if you guys remember Tiki, who was that little like sausage dog. He had long hair, and it was like Be Brave like Tiki. He was like, she's been fostering dogs for like I don't know how many years, like 10, 11 years now. And she had her own dog named Simon, who basically was like a brother to all these like really damaged dogs that came through New York City's shelter programs through Muddy Paws. And he like would teach these dogs how to be dogs again. But he had his own medical issues, epilepsy, and like would have severe seizures. And I think he was only like 8 years old, and she had to put him down this week.
Oh god,
And
that's
it
the
just
worst.
like broke me because like one, like all the seizure stuff, like I was thinking about Crow and of course like how that happened, and like she did a celebration of life, but like
Adorable.
all these fucking people posted on Instagram about Simon, like we got a dog from Isabel, like you know, like Simon
so
was like all this stuff. So
Yeah.
it's really, it was this was a rough week to be on Instagram. It was, like,
Literally.
Just a rough
in the
week.
back of my Uber just sobbing. So that was fun. Anyway, just want to give a shout out to Isabel and her family who are going through a difficult time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, okay, Corbin, cheer us up.
Yeah.
All right,
With your
so
weeks.
last week, or like 2 weeks ago or whatever, I watched the Sheep movie, The Sheep Detectives. I sobbed over these sheep, you guys.
Oh my gosh. We're not talking more sobbing.
I don't understand. There's been a lot of crying the past 2 weeks. Some of
Clearly.
it justified. But no, I was watching this movie and like, this is a children's movie about CGI sheep, and I'm sitting here on my couch huffing and puffing and sobbing because they explain grief so well through sheep. Like, oh my god, you guys, it was so good. Everybody has to watch it. It is so well done. I think it's actually on Rotten Tomatoes, Hugh Jackman's highest rated film. But I texted my sister because she had seen it. She told me to watch it. A selfie from the end of the movie. I am puffy faced and just soaking wet. And I was like, how could you do this to me? But it was very good. I highly recommend. Then it was World Cup stuff. We had a watch party at work.
Oh yeah, that did happen. Congratulations, Spain.
Yes.
Woo!
Spain.
Espanol.
And then the first day I was able to see The Odyssey, aka the Thursday that it came out, I saw it. So much so that I worked from home that day to make sure I wasn't late.
As you should.
Because Christopher Nolan's my favorite director, and Greek mythology is my bread and butter. Then I went to Amber's pageant, met her siblings. They were lovely. Had met all of Ben's family, had not met any of Amber's family, so we have now rectified that. I'm actually looking at my phone to see what I did last week.
Corbin, I have a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
On the gram, there's a lot of discussion over Christopher Nolan's best movies. Do you agree or no?
Well, everybody has their own opinions. So here's what I will say. I have my 3 favorite, and I have the 3 that I think are the best made. And those are there's 2 different like, for me, my favorite will always and forever be Inception. It's the film that made me want to get into film. I played the music in band. Like, I love that movie. I would place The Odyssey as my second favorite right now. Yeah. I think it was really, really well done. And then my third favorite is The Prestige, which is a magic movie. It's very good. But I think his best made movies are probably Interstellar, Dark Knight, and The Odyssey. That would be my personal opinion, because Interstellar is just next level.
Yeah.
I do think that The Odyssey, purely for the effects alone.
I mean, the fact that he didn't really use any CGI
yeah.
was impressive. I mean,
Yeah.
I was having visceral reactions to this movie because it felt so real.
Yeah. But yeah, I love him. I will watch anything he does. He could read the phone book to me, and I would. I'm not even kidding. I'd be like, this is so fascinating. I'm gonna break this down like bit by bit. This man doesn't do anything that's not symbolic. Sunday was the World Cup. I rewatched Project Hail Mary with my mom.
Oh, sweet.
Still love it. Still one of my favorite things I've read this year. And then Tuesday happened. Tuesday was not a good day, you guys. Tuesday, my company had major layoffs. So while I kept my job, I had a lot of friends who lost their job. And it was just not a good day. Like, the vibe around the office was terrible. There was much crying. May or may not have been me. It was me. And yeah, it was just not a good day. Like, layoffs are never fun, but this one, for whatever reason, was particularly bad. I don't know if it was because there were a lot of people. I don't know if it's because it was people I knew. I don't know, but it just, the vibe was not good. So that kind of shook up the rest of the week. But week went on and it progressively got better. On Thursday, I saw the Hadestown Pro Shot. It's a great time to be a Greek mythology lover, I'm just saying. We got the Odyssey, we got Hadestown later this year, Percy Jackson season 3. If you guys haven't seen Hadestown, I highly recommend it. It's so well done, so well told. Cried during that too. There was a lot of crying these past couple weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ladies, lots of tears shed. Dang.
The Hadestown and the Sheep Detective crying are like positive crying though.
Yeah.
The layoff crying was not.
Right.
And then yeah, Friday went to Jason Derulo / Nats game.
Jason Derulo.
It was great. Amber was so sweet. She brought me donuts because I'd had a terrible week. And then they got ants on them. Whoops.
Yeah,
so I didn't actually get to eat them.
Yeah.
But
So
the thought was there.
Now we know. If you're ever going to Nats Park and you need a locker, don't bring donuts.
Don't bring donuts.
Don't bring donuts.
Oh,
Just
they
eat
were
them.
in the locker?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
so they were on my backpack. So I'm concerned there's ants in my backpack, but it's fine.
You'll find out on Tuesday. That's a Tuesday problem.
I'll reach in on Monday. Well, no, actually I reached in today to put up my laptop because I was working.
Anything?
No, not yet. So
Well, maybe they were just like on top.
Yeah, maybe my built-in bug killer will take care of them.
Maybe.
Right, Rex? Yeah. And then yesterday, my friend is getting married next year. We went wedding dress shopping. I am her maid of honor, so I was honored to be there. She found one at the first place we went to.
I love that.
And it was funny because we're watching, and every time she came out, we could tell it's like, this isn't the one. When she put on the dress she got, you could tell immediately. It was the sweetest thing. She looked beautiful, absolutely radiant. She's adding one element to it, but yeah, she was so happy, and it was just such a positive. It was like such a good way to finish off such a crappy week.
Yeah.
Was this moment of just like pure bliss and pure joy.
Yeah.
And then today was the hike, which was lovely, and my dad took me for Barnes & Noble retail therapy because of how bad of a week it had been. So
Oh, that's so nice of
Shout out
him.
Mr. Corbin's dad.
shout out Mr. Corbin's dad, yes. But yeah, it was a long 2 weeks. This week felt like a month, but
Yeah.
we got
Well,
through it. Now we just
here's
gotta move on.
to a better week.
Yes, for everybody.
Well,
No
because
crying.
book club's meeting at a Greek restaurant tomorrow, so
Oh,
I'm
I'm so
excited. That'll
excited.
be the first time I ever get Greek restaurant.
Yes.
You've never
This-
had Greek food?
You ever Greek food?
I mean,
Yes, you have. You had it when we were at when we did Percy Jackson.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've had it, but I don't. Oh, you know what? Seth did bring
Yeah.
something from a Greek restaurant. I gotta get. So Ben and I are also doing a Greek date night on Friday,
Adorable.
and I gotta go and get baklava for that.
I love.
But I'm
baklava.
waiting. I want to get it fresh.
I looked up the restaurant we're going to tomorrow, and they have my favorite Greek dish. It's
Oh.
pasticcio. It's Greek lasagna.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to try this place.
I love Greek food. I loved being in Greece. I would go back today if I could.
Well, hopefully we can make that happen.
Pod
But
trip to Greece.
I wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't.
Well,
But
talking about trips, it sounds like we need to hop on a plane
I do.
and head out to the valley.
The Valley.
Yeah, so we're doing both episodes, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do both.
Okay. I got a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, why don't you start, Clara?
Okay, I want to say that I think that Jasmine is one of the most beautiful brides I've ever seen.
Literally. Oh my
just
gosh.
watching her try on dresses made me emotional, especially having her mom there. I thought was really special,
Yeah.
and we kind of get like a back story of Jasmine. I feel like we don't really know her that well.
No, we don't. I appreciated the vulnerability about her talking about how her mom thought she was going to marry a man and that she, was on The Bachelor, then was like, oh, I think I like women. Oh, I think I'm bisexual.
Wait, she was on The Bachelor?
Yeah, she was on Nick
Yeah, she
Viall's
was.
season.
Yep.
You didn't know that?
Clara learns. We did it.
Yay!
Oh
Okay,
my
Corbett's
god,
next.
she was.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love that. Yeah, no, I thought she was gorge. I loved seeing Danny clean. He looks like he Googled a video on how to clean his house, and that was kind of funny.
Was that positivity aimed in Danny's direction?
No, it was just
okay.
you literally had to look up how to clean a house. That's pathetic.
That is really sad. It's not hard.
Oh, and then the whole entire Lily timeline made me really
Oh my god, that was brutal.
Oh yeah.
made me really upset. I actually cried a lot during that episode. So I think that's when I texted you guys 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "This episode's sad as fuck. I actually hate it."
Well, that's why when you sent that text, I was like, "Oh my god, what happened?"
Yeah,
and then
I
I watched
think
it, and I
that's
was
just
like,
really it.
yeah. Well, in my notes, I even put the love for a dog. I understand it now that I have Stella, because I never understood it before. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I loved Crow, but she wasn't my dog.
Yeah, no. I was like, where are you going?
Where is this going? No, yeah, it's
but I love Ellie and Rascal, but they're not mine.
It's one of those things, right, where you're like, when you know a pet, it's one thing. When you have a pet and you form that deep emotional bond, that connection, like every day when I get home and Rex comes running out of my bedroom to greet me, it's like the greatest thing.
Yeah,
it's a pure unconditional love that you just there's no malice. The animals are just happy to be there for you, and they're just happy to be with you. So yeah, when you have one, they're part of your family. They truly are part of your family.
Yeah.
I also think I was thinking about Crow and how I'm listening to Isabel Clee's audiobook right now, which is dogs, boys, and everything else I've cried about or cried over. And at the beginning she talks about the dog that you get when you're not one ready for it, or two, it's not the right time, or three, you're not financially ready to have a dog. That's kind of how Crow was in my life. Crow just popped up because my dad got sick, and I just got this dog and had to first take care of her, and I was okay, we'll just see how it goes. And I think for Lala that happened, and Crow was there from when I was
2019. I mean, when you lived in Morgantown, when you lived up the street from me.
Yeah, so but even before that, she was around in the family. So I've known Crow since 2017. That was a really long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's for 10 years.
Wow, it really was that long? Maybe it's because I only met her when she was in school, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I only had her for 6 years, I want to say.
That's still a long time.
Maybe
wow.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my timelines.
No, I think at least 7.
Because she was 17 when she passed, and I think she came to the house around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, no, just having a dog who's seen your heartbreaks, has been through a whole bunch, has moved apartment to apartment to apartment. It was just kind of it was sad for me to see Lala go through that, especially Lala going through this the last 7 years of her life, she's been sober too.
Yeah,
it is a mental health hit too, right? When I got Rex, now granted he's not a dog, but I think
still pet,
furry friends.
Friends, yeah.
When I got Rex, it was the middle of the pandemic, and I was at the height of my depression. I was not in a good place. I was very, very not well off. And I got Rex, and it's amazing how fast things shift, right? It's okay, now I have this life to take care of that relies completely on me, because he can't open his wet food by himself.
Yeah,
he would like to, but he can't. So it is a mental health thing too, right? When you lose that pet, when we lost our family cat, it's, you think about, wow, she was with me when I got my college acceptance letter, when I graduated high school, when my grandmother died, right? It's such a physically and emotionally and a mentally heartbreaking thing. I really felt for Lala. It was, oh god.
Yeah. And then it was kind of sad to see there was like a bunch of drama at her, like, you know,
At her dinner.
dinner. And it was kind of
Yeah.
just like, guys, I feel like this is like not the appropriate time to do so. I do think that she looked great in her confessional looks, though.
She just looked fantastic. I love her looks. She's eating.
She is. So that's really my thoughts on episode 16. I thought the engagement party was cute. I liked it, but you know, I didn't have too many thoughts except for the depressing dog thought.
Yeah. Well, the only other two things I had besides what you said was the whole snip. Danny,
Yeah, that
obviously,
part.
why did he have to make it awkward? I literally put why. Why did you have to make it weird?
Also, bro, I know
Shut
for
up.
a fact they gave you like some sort of anesthesia numbing. Stop acting like
Yeah.
you can feel it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It was just so weird.
Your wife has given birth to 4 children.
Right.
Calm down.
Well,
I also couldn't believe that. Oh wait, sorry. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, like, he was like, my comfort is when my wife is home doing things for me and all this stuff. I
Yeah,
thought that was
no.
disgusting.
Shut up.
Gross.
We live in the
Massaging a
21st
sickened
century. Gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really glad that she had Miss USA that weekend. I'm really glad that she could go and have some sisterhood, pageant time, and have a break from all that we just saw up to that point. Because I get it. You know, someone who's been in the pageant arena now for 5 years, I love those women. I know exactly what Nia was talking about. And I know she kind of compared it to like being surrounded by like those friends, as she said in air quotes, but even just a break from the husband, man, like I feel like that was an added stress, and just hanging out with your girls just is such a nice relief. Just the stress washes away.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she had that then. Didn't have to deal with him.
Biggest piece for me in that episode, I was so angry at how I think it was Jesse and Luke reacted to what Schwartz told them about Janet's trauma. Where they were like, well, why hasn't it come up before? But and like they're going off about it, and then seeing the flashback this week of Kristen being like, well, I've been friends with her forever and she never told me. So like, I'm sorry. People don't just always walk around and unload their trauma, especially when it's something of that nature. Women for so long have kept it to themselves and kept it quiet. If she says this happened to her, sorry, it's not your place to be like, I don't know. I don't think it did.
And maybe she hasn't been ready to talk about it.
Right.
So maybe they need to go back and watch season 2. Right? That was last season. Ugh. Well, the other two things I have from that episode was I couldn't believe that they were having a full-fledged conversation about following people. Have we really gotten to that point in society that people are going to get angry if we're not following people on Instagram or the Clock app? Seriously?
I do feel that it's an interesting topic because think about it. If you unfollowed certain people in your lives, you think that they would like notice and say something to you about it?
I don't.
I think they would notice.
I don't.
Would they
Do you
say?
think
I
they
don't
would
know.
Say anything to you?
Maybe. I guess it would depend on the who.
I don't think
But if I'm
people would
unfollowing
notice.
someone, I'm not friends with them anymore, or you don't make any impact in my life. And
But you also, it's not like you get an alert when somebody unfollows.
yeah.
No,
Like, you have to
but
go
I really
looking
kind
for
of
it.
wish that you did because, like, I probably like unfollow. Like, I probably follow a lot of people who don't follow me anymore. It's like,
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll go on Instagram. You know how it gives you the option to say like people you least interact with. I'll go through that list and just start unfollowing people because I'm like, clearly you mean nothing to me. So why am I wasting my follow on you?
Well, it's also like sometimes I'm like, oh, well, like we followed each other since high school. Like, I do sometimes want to see maybe what your life is, but like,
okay, fair.
So like, I'll keep you, but like.
But I just think it's funny. Like we've gotten to that point in society where kind of like it's a topic of conversation now. Who do you follow?
But this was also a thing years ago with MySpace, like top 8.
Oh, that's true.
I think it's just always been around.
I think at the very least, everybody should follow at Knead for Reality.
KNEAD. And then my last thing is I'm so glad that Lacey is finally getting the praise that she deserves. I just loved Lacey in this episode. I love that when she was talking about the angels from hell and then went, oops, I meant heaven. I was like, I feel like I could relate to that because that's something I would say accidentally.
It's so true.
But I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. I'm glad that they're finally I feel like she's had just immense growth with this group.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just glad that we're fine. Like they're starting to like her. Like I feel like we started off very rough with Lacey, but now we're finally getting to a place where it's like, okay, yeah, like we like her. She's
I
fun to be
very much
around.
enjoy her on my screen.
Yeah, same. She's very entertaining.
So I'll say that. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like those were like my basic thoughts during this episode. You know, it was beautiful to see everyone together celebrating Jasmine and Melissa. I thought that was wonderful. I don't know, I didn't have much to say this episode.
Yeah, that's fair.
Same with 17, if I'm being honest.
Well, you want to start with your thoughts?
Yeah, Daddy shouldn't be on his feet now that Mommy's home. Please, I'm gonna chop off Daddy's feet. Like that's disgusting. I also feel like he got Botox recently, like while he was like getting his balls, whatever, not chopped off, but you know, tied or whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah.
I also feel like he got some Botox in that. His face was like not movie. His face, do you know what? There's like a certain theme of like movie style. It's like almost like Tim Burton or like Tim Burton-esque of like the faces that like they look unreal.
Claymation style.
It's like yeah. He looked like that, just straight terrifying. I was scared for my life.
That's funny. It was his birthday, belated birthday gift to himself, since apparently Mexico was not great.
Oh, also, I'm so sorry. Saying that your vasectomy is your gift to your wife? Excuse me?
Yeah, that was gross.
No.
No.
I hate this man with like a burning fucking passion. Anyway, that was my first thoughts on the scene. What were your thoughts? Basically the same.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Great. I started crying when it came to Jesse and Michelle ending their marriage.
Yeah. Oh my god, I put that in my notes too. I cried.
The song was really good. Those producers really thought it through.
They did. They said we're gonna get a reaction out of the viewers, and it had me because it is sad.
Yeah, I mean, I pray that like
I said it was sweet. It was a
Yeah.
sweet. After just seeing how my parents' divorce ended and how miserable everybody was, it was just really nice to see that they care about the love. They're putting Isabella first, and the fact that Jesse has this box ready for Isabella to be like, just because your mom and I aren't together, like we loved each other, you were made out of love, and I just want you to have this. Like I thought that was so sweet.
I did too. I also I have I keep every single card that anyone has ever given me.
I do the same way.
Yeah, I have them upstairs.
I can't throw them away. So I agreed with that. I thought just made my heart happy. And I also feel like it was nice to kind of see a flashback of them like acting like together throughout the years. I do think that this will be okay. I think now they're like the anchor's kind of like gone.
Yeah, subsided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yes. Great word. Also, when they were on the Tiki boat cruise, did you recognize where they were?
Mm-mm. Were they in Marina Del Rey?
They were in Marina Del Rey.
No way!
And also, that's like the same area where Gary and his ladies were on that boat cruise during the Golden Bachelor.
Oh my god!
Maybe it was, I think it was Gary. Yeah,
I think
Joan
was
was there. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. I was like, wait, I know exactly where this is.
That's funny. No,
I'll also say it made my heart really happy to see Cruz thrive. I really love when he jumps into Janet's like arms, he's comfortable, and I just feel that like he's so happy. Also, we didn't talk about how apparently Jax Taylor is now dating and with him and Brittany's like old publicist.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that fucking insane?
That
she said she's not going to comment on it, so I don't know.
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
This is Jax we're talking about.
Yeah. Very gross. And apparently she had asked her like multiple times before, and she was like, no. And then like all this stuff, I guess from what I've heard, the publicist called Brittany and told Brittany before the photos came out. So Brittany had maybe like a few hours notice. But how fucked is that?
So Brittany can't catch a break.
Yeah. I agree.
Poor Brittany.
I know. Pour one out for Brittany. Anyway, So that was nice to see. And then we get to a Chili's scene, which, like, I haven't been to a Chili's in forever.
We need to go.
I freaking love a Chili's,
I
you
tried
guys.
to go to the one in Huntington, and
Yeah.
there was like a 45
Dude,
minute
that
wait.
one is always popping. Ben and I went to go get Stella's. There's across the street, there's a pet store. And I was like, Ben, I think I need a pina colada today. But you look over and there are so many people at that Chili's. It's
Guys,
always popping.
Just come to my place, park at my place. We'll drive 15 minutes to Manassas and go to that Chili's. I always get a table there.
That's so far to go to Manassas.
There has to be
or
one in
Chili's?
like Mosaic.
Is there one let's look. Chili's near me.
I was gonna say, because we got to pick one near the Triangle, like at the cusp of 495, like in the 495 area, like
Sterling.
66.
Woodbridge. Manassas, Woodbridge.
They're not as common as they used to be.
No.
There's
Maybe that's why there was a 45-minute wait. There's a demand.
fuck, I love Chili's.
Well, we gotta
Some
go.
Chili's chips and salsa right now would slap.
I just thought that it was a really nice, like, wholesome dinner, I guess, that they have. I do think it was kind of fucked up of Brittany to be like, yeah, we had lunch the other day and you weren't invited.
Yeah.
And it was weird. I was like, that's kind of, like, uncalled for, Brittany.
It is uncomfortable. But that's just Brittany trying to stir the pot. She knows, again, I feel like we've talked about this before. She knows what she needs to say and what not to say to stir up the drama. She learned that from Dax Taylor.
Yep.
Yeah.
She knows how to make good TV.
Mm-hmm.
That was when she was getting her mommy makeover shoot, right?
Yes.
Because she looked slamma-jamma. I said, girl,
Yeah, she did.
you look good. I'm so happy for her on that. Like with the cruise stuff, and when she was like, I feel really great in my body. I was like,
Yes.
man, she is thriving. And well, at that point in time, I don't know how she's feeling now, but I was really happy to see that for her.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I don't know. I hope that I either hope that if the Valley comes back and it's renewed for another season, I hope that it's like a little bit more interesting. I also think that Schwartz's girlfriend is gorgeous.
Yes, I hope if they do another season that they show like she's a bigger role in it.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see that.
I don't know. If they do another season, I think we watch Summer House in the City instead. Like, this season was
No,
so
I
dry.
100% agree. I don't think that I ever want to recap the Valley again. It was one of my least favorite things to recap.
Yes.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
how are
and-
we going to know that it was not going to be
Of
a
course.
great season?
Of course.
Did you have any other thoughts, Clara, on this?
No, I don't. I'm
Okay.
thinking about if I really give a fuck about the reunion, and I don't think I will.
I'm just curious because I want to know if Kristen Doty and
Mhm.
Luke are still together.
Well, and then also, apparently she said on her most recent Watch What Happens Live that rewatching a lot of the Valley, she was like, I don't excuse Danny's behavior anymore.
Good.
And it's
She
like, this
shouldn't-
bitch took forever in a fucking day to realize that, like, Danny's a psychopath.
Well, maybe,
Yeah.
see, that's what I'd want to watch the reunion for, to see.
That's what
Andy
same. Because I would love to see, like, if Danny has gotten the help, if he's gone to therapy. I want to know where him and Nia are at this point. I'd love to know where Kristen and Luke are at because I put in my notes. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. When Luke said, I didn't meet pregnant Kristen before they got engaged. My question is, obviously that was really disrespectful because, I mean, who knows how you're going to be during pregnancy, right?
Your body's reacting to hormones.
But I also didn't like the therapist's reaction because aren't they supposed to be neutral?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like she was very
I
team
thought the exact
Kristen.
same thing. I thought the exact same thing.
Okay.
It came off very much like, and I get it, women supporting women, here for it. You're a therapist. Your job
Yes.
is to be neutral.
Yes.
If you were one of Kristen's friends, yes, absolutely react that way. But as their therapist, you're there to help them, not to make it worse.
Right. Okay. I was curious. What did you think, Clara?
I agree. I do think. Listen, what he said, I was kind of just like, yo, that's crazy that you would
It
say that right in front of
was.
a
It was
therapist
wild.
like that.
But I feel like that was maybe a good thing for him to say to a therapist because that's the problem, right?
Mhm. No, I agree. I think that. Listen, I think that Kristen just is really good at being manipulative. Like, we all see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think she has a lot of uncontrolled emotions. I do feel for her about the whole entire like pregnancy and like miscarriage. I feel bad that but she plays the victim a lot of the time when she doesn't realize she's driving people away.
Mhm.
And I think
Yes.
that's just like the hardest part to watch out of all of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully if they've gone to therapy and they've rewatched this, she can recognize that.
Period.
But I just don't know. I
I
wouldn't
was-
be surprised if they're not together or if they're living separate or whatnot because,
But I was glad to see them in therapy. I'm glad they did take that step.
yeah,
I think that was a good step in the right direction.
yeah. And then my last thought on this episode was the very end when Lala and Kristen sat down to talk about the whole Janet stuff. I was glad
Mhm.
that Lala put Kristen in her place.
Me too.
Period.
And
100%.
I feel like you're my Lala. Like you tell me when I need to hear it straight. And I'm really glad that Lala is in this friend group because she's not afraid to tell her friends straight.
Clara, I think you're the Lala.
I was like about to say me. Like,
It's
Well,
not
I
me.
feel like you give, if I ask you for honest feedback, you're not afraid to be like, Amber, you sound a
Yeah.
little crazy.
but like you do it to me too. I think not as often, but like
Well, I think that's a part of friendship where you develop a strong enough friendship, you get comfortable saying those things to each
Yeah.
other.
yeah.
But I thought that was good, especially
Sometimes I do
because.
feel like I come back and I'm like, wait, but I have sat with this and do realize I'm being crazy.
But sometimes you just need a few days to process the feelings. I get it.
Oh yeah, I'm a very
Okay, I was
emotion first.
overreacting.
Yeah.
I'm a very emotion first, logic second person.
Mm-hmm.
So I react very aggressive. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you, Clara, you'll be so proud of me. On Tuesday, after the big bad happened, I called my dad and I said a cuss word.
She did! Oh my god! And he came to work and he was like, Amber, you'll never believe what Corbin said on the phone. And I was like, our Corbin swore? What?
What letter did it start with, Corbin?
A B.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a bull something. But yeah, I was a bison. I had said it at work, not at work. I had said it to Nora about something. She goes, "Say it again." I was like, "I'm not saying it again. Leave me alone." But I was like, I needed to get it out, you guys. It was building. I could feel it, and I said it. And the first thought I had was, I have to tell Clara. She's
It's
so
so funny. It's so funny that like it takes a lot for you to say it, but like, and then I told at the beginning of this episode, I cussed at my like boss. I was like, "Yo, fuck this and fuck that," and I was like, "You know what fucking sucks?" And she was like, "Go off." I'm pretty sure I watched her like turn down her speakers on her computer.
But yes, that
That's
happened.
Funny. I love that for you, Corbin. I have a story for you after this, Corbin.
Okay,
Too.
sounds good.
Period. No, I mean, listen. I don't even know what we were fucking talking about now.
We were talking about
just so
Lala.
jazzed.
We were talking about Lala being
Yes.
like the straight up friend that
Oh,
people
yeah.
need.
Well, yeah. I also think that Lala has her head screwed on straight. I mean, do I think she has some mental fucking issues? 100%. But
We all do.
I do think that she, being a sober one, seeing how everyone's fighting with each other when they're drinking, when they're not, I think that really puts a lot of power in your hands of like,
Yeah.
y'all are acting about this because this is involved and
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
because you're thinking rationally. So,
Agreed.
All right.
yeah.
Any other final thoughts on this second episode?
No, I'm glad
Just-
it's over.
I'm glad I see the end. The light is at the end of the tunnel. We are almost there, ladies. You just got to keep chugging. Gotta
Period.
keep chugging. Well, since we wrapped that up, let's move on to Bake of the Week.
Woo.
And this week's bake is a little, well, when we're all not together, it's always a little funky. So this week I texted the group chat and was like, everyone figure out their own bake of the week.
And theme it to the valley.
Yeah, theme it to the
hopefully
valley.
Whatever you do, theme it to the valley.
Yeah. So mine actually was dog related. And so this week, and I'm going to save some for Arlo so that he can have some. And it's also because you told me that your coworker said we need to do a dog treat or a dog friendly bake.
Oh, yes.
3 ingredients, baby. A banana, peanut butter, and oats. Rolled up into balls. Thank you, balls.
Wait, that's so funny.
And so that is my bake of the week is dog friendly. I didn't get to it today because Ben and I had a very busy Sunday, saw the in-laws, did the hike. So I'm going to make them tomorrow. I'm going to save some for Arlo, but I'm going to film myself doing it and giving it to Stella so we can get her reaction to the bake of the week.
That's the reaction I really want.
So there's mine. Who's next?
I can go next.
Okay.
I also, to tribute Danny's balls, got cake balls.
Ooh.
And they are slightly flesh colored.
Ew.
It wasn't on purpose. That's just what they had at the store.
Are they from Safeway?
No, this time they're from Walmart.
Oh.
At the World Cup party my parents had, one of my sister's friends brought some cake balls, and I was like, these are freaking amazing. Where'd you get these? She was like, Walmart. So I knew where I was going. They're delicious.
Are you bringing them tomorrow?
Oh, yeah, I can bring them tomorrow.
Amber just really loves balls.
Amber.
Yum.
Clara, would you bake or buy?
I was traveling a lot. So
Okay, so give us your favorite.
Well, no,
ball.
listen, this is
ball
shaped things.
Yeah, ball shaped bake. If you had to go to the store right now. So it ended up being a ball themed.
Okay, do you know what balls are really good actually?
What?
Do you know what sometimes when you get fancy desserts, they're like the chocolate little mini malt balls.
Yes.
That you get that are like the little crunchy parts on some things. You've definitely had this.
Oh, I believe you.
They're almost like a Whopper.
Yes, but small Whoppers.
Yes.
Okay.
And a little bit more rich. Love those.
Mm-hmm. I have a question for you that pertains to balls.
I fucking love donut holes.
Wait, before you go on to the balls, Clara, did you end up picking something up?
My
she was
papa
traveling today.
and I got fudge stripes.
Yeah,
those cookies because
stripe.
those are really good.
Those are the shape of a circle.
They are. And then my stepmom, she was on her way up because we all had to travel in 3 different cars, and she got Oreos, so I'm gonna have an Oreo and a fudge stripe after this. But also yesterday, my parents live at this really fucking cool retirement community called Kendall here in Ithaca. And I don't know what they put in their food, but that shit's so good. I felt like a fat ass going up again and again and again. But for dessert, last night at the dining hall, I had to get 2 different desserts.
Like a high school cafeteria 70 years later.
Okay, there you go. There's your dining hall where you can find dinner.
Oh, there you go.
I got 2 different desserts. And I walked over to my dad and was like, pretend you're going to eat this one because then I look like a fat ass. But they had this really good, what was that cake they had yesterday? It was like a shortbread cake.
Oh, it was so good.
With,
the fruit and the cream on top.
The cream and then it had
yeah.
Like what we got for your birthday?
No,
so good.
It was different. It was like a shortbread.
Yeah, it was kind of dense.
It was very dense. And
Okay.
it had like a nice cream type, custardy type of deal on it.
It wasn't real sweet. The cake itself.
It was very good though.
Nice.
Moist. And then I had some ice cream. I had a ball of ice cream.
There you go. Well, speaking of balls of ice cream, is Dippin' Dots ice cream or just balls of ice?
It's ice cream. I can't have this conversation again.
I think it's ice cream adjacent, right?
When it melts, it is just ice cream.
But is it though?
Yeah, it's
Melt
okay.
all the way, you eat it too fast.
But I inhaled
But
mine.
isn't it like
Mine
what
became ice
is
cream.
Dippin' Dots?
But there was our balls, right? But I was like,
did
I don't know.
balls.
This isn't. It doesn't give ice cream to me. It's like
Ice cream drops go into an extremely cold liquid nitrogen,
ice cream,
and that's why
drops?
they're hard, tiny
why
balls.
they're-
So they're like it's frozen ice cream, Amber. Drip, drip, drip into balls.
More balls.
It gives more popsicle to me, but whatever.
Okay, no, because a popsicle is fucking ice. It's water.
I guess it's still cream.
You also had
But I was like,
cookie
if
dough.
it's not just
You also
not
had
giving
cookie
ice
dough.
cream.
You had cookie dough in yours. They don't
Yeah.
do cookie dough popsicles.
That's disgusting.
you
That's
know of.
foul.
That we know of. Okay. I'm gonna try and make a cookie dough popsicle, ladies.
I'm afraid of a cookie dough popsicle.
Afraid.
I'm
Okay,
as
but here's
afraid
a
of that as I
really
am lettuce
important
right now.
question for you, Clara.
No,
The
not this
most
question.
important question. Is a hot dog a sandwich or not?
Well, what else would it be?
It's
A
not.
hot dog.
Explain.
Clara, don't. Okay. A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with stuff in between. A hot dog is 1 piece of bread with a weenie in the middle.
Okay, then riddle me this. Is a cheesesteak a sandwich or is it a cheesesteak?
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said, but my thing was a meatball sub because you
It's
don't
a meatball
split
sub.
that. You don't know what a meatball sub is?
No, I said it's a meatball sub.
But it's more like but it's not a sandwich. So
But
wait, is a
No,
hot
it's not
dog a
sandwich, it's
sub? Is a hot dog
No,
a hoagie?
a hot dog is a hot dog. Okay, I'm gonna bring up what our friend brought up on the hike. If some guy, you're married, but if some guy invited you over and said he was making sandwiches for dinner, and you showed up to a hot dog, you'd be confused. You'd be like, this isn't a sandwich, this is a hot dog. So therefore, a hot dog is not a sandwich.
Yep, so then what is it?
It's a hot dog! It's its own thing!
Okay, but sausage and peppers.
Ooh.
Sausage and peppers, or is it a sandwich?
Sausage and peppers, it's its own. That's more closely related to a hot dog than a sandwich.
I think it's more related to a hoagie.
Okay, but
But it's not wrong.
like, I get what you're saying. I mean,
This
But
is
what
a
I
topic
think
of
what-
discussion at work.
I know. I think
Because she absolutely said a hot dog was not a sandwich this morning.
who?
Amber.
But
Look at her smile. She knows it too.
what does Ben say? Is he right there?
The people, aka Ben, is going to give his opinion. Is a hot dog a sandwich? He said no.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Corbin said thank you.
Who's arguing it is?
Amber and Clara.
Yes.
And Clara. Don't say just you.
It's a hot dog.
Well,
Okay, he said exactly what I said. It's not a sandwich.
yes,
it's
but
a
if you
hot
had to
dog.
categorize it,
A hot
it's a
dog.
sandwich.
No,
But-
it's not.
But hey. Is anything in a hot dog bun then not categorized as a sandwich?
No, it would be a hot dog.
But I agree with Clara.
Burger
Like-
a sandwich?
Yes, a burger is a sandwich.
burger is
Because
not a
it's under
sandwich.
the sandwiches.
No,
Burgers
it's
are
not a
under the
bun.
sandwiches.
Different. I can't do this, you guys. I'm gonna cry again, okay?
I told you this question was coming.
I know, and I thought about crying about it then too. Look, let's all be real here. A burger and a hot dog fall into the grillin' category. A sandwich does not.
I don't know,
Okay.
because I feel like a hot dog would be under the sandwich category on a restaurant menu.
You literally this morning said it's not a sandwich. Also,
I go
I feel
back
like a
and-
hot dog is usually on like a.
But he made it. Well,
Not many restaurants serve hot dogs. That's a hard question to answer.
I was gonna say I feel like you're right there.
The
If you're
US
going to get a hot dog, you're gonna go somewhere that sells hot dogs.
Where you're gonna go to like a hot dog place?
Oh, I got one more.
No.
Wait. Keep it tip of your tongue. The U.S. Department of Agriculture defines a sandwich broadly as meat or poultry filled between 2 slices of bread, a bun,
2
or a
slices
biscuit.
of bread.
Okay,
Not one bun.
But what if your bun splits in half?
period.
It's
That's
still
what
a
I was gonna
bun.
say.
It's still a bun. Its
No, it's
intent is to
not.
be-
In half.
Its intent is to be a bun.
Okay, traditional definitions call for 2 separate pieces of bread because a hot dog bun is connected at the bottom. Skeptics argue it functions more like a taco or a bread-based holding shell.
Okay, a hot dog could be a
That's where it
taco.
belongs with the
A hot dog
tacos.
is a taco. I'm cool with that. I can settle on that.
All right, my last question that we were talking about at work is it this? Is a cheesecake a cake?
Yes.
Yeah.
According to the internet, it's not. It's considered a tart because of how it's made. But I would disagree. Because
The
has no one
internet-
ever been to
no.
the Cheesecake Factory and got the Celebration Cheesecake? Because there is cake on that.
Okay, but we can't go back to this cake discussion. It almost tore us apart, okay? We can't keep doing this cake discussion.
I can't help it.
Main differences between a cheesecake and a tart are their filling, ingredients, crust style, and shape.
So that sounds like it's not a tart.
Wait, but a tart is circular.
Yeah, but I think tarts tend to be smaller.
I can
Whereas-
make a big one.
Right, you can, but I think like a typical tart is smaller than a typical cheesecake.
Wow. I made cheesecake bites.
Yeah.
I said typical. When I
In my
consult-
household, small bites are typical because I
When
got a small
I-
mouth.
When I consult,
Everyone would agree with that.
When I
Amber.
when I consult the cheesecake haven that is Junior's in New York City, their cheesecakes are big. They are not small.
Well, I've never
Therefore-
been.
I know we gotta go. It's so freaking good.
I know there's so many trips we gotta plan, ladies.
I know, so many.
But apparently it's considered a tart. I thought that was intriguing because I would still put just like at the end all be all. I think a hot dog is its own category. I think a cheesecake is also its own category because of the uniqueness compared to other desserts. But I would still say maybe it's a cake.
They do like
More than a tart.
Cheesecakes do like to walk the line of cake because some of them will put cake in the cheesecake.
Yes.
Like a chocolatey cheesecake will have like cake in it.
It's like what Bailey was saying earlier. Cakes are layered. Some of them are layered. Cheesecakes, some of them are.
Mhm, yeah.
So those were some hot question topics this week in my life that I obviously had to ask. They were perfect pod questions.
Your work vibe was so different from mine this week.
Yeah, it was.
Seriously,
Your
that
dad and I
was
were
good.
having a hoot at work this week.
Oh man, I did think it was funny on Friday. Amber met me at my office, and then we went to the game. She brought me the donuts, and she goes, "'Cause they're a snack." I was like, "That's not fair." And so I said, "Fine, I'm eating them for breakfast."
That's
And
funny.
then ants, so I didn't, but that's okay.
They were a
It was
snack.
the thought that counts. They-
Exactly.
I'm
Wow, sorry, that
accepting
was a
that they
loud one.
were a very sweet gesture. That is
That was
breakfast.
All right, ladies. Well, with that, I think it's time to move on to our final list.
Mhm.
My final is that a cheesecake isn't a tart.
That's a great final whisk.
Respect.
Respect. I would say my final whisk would be enjoy the little moments. I feel like I've had a lot of. I enjoyed the flea. I enjoyed my siblings being in. I mean, I enjoyed doing this podcast with you guys. So,
Mhm.
oh, and someone thought there are so many people who don't think I'm 29. They say I look so much younger than I am. And you know what? I am convinced it's because I just laugh a lot. Sometimes I la through life. And you know what? I think that keeps me young on top of the sunscreen on my face. So there you go. Laugh through life
My
and remember your
God.
sunscreen.
You get tan now.
I know. You got to come over. We're going tanning. We're going tanning at actually Corbin's pool. There we go. We're coming over to Corbin's.
You guys can go tanning at my pool. I will be under a sheet trying not to see the sun because I burn if I look outside.
It's fine. I'll take care of it. Get nice and tan. I love that. I'm still gonna stick to mine.
Period.
Mhm.
I love
like
it.
yours.
And Corbin, your final whisk?
Mine is gonna be that you can't have a rainbow without the rain.
no.
Because I don't think I could have enjoyed some of the things I did over this weekend as much if I hadn't have had a rougher week at work, because
Yeah.
it does make you appreciate, like, okay, I'm gonna go with my friend to go dress shopping, or we're gonna go to this baseball game and watch Jason Derulo. Like,
Jason. Derulo.
sometimes when the hard times hit, it's really nice afterwards when your people are there for you and they come together and you make the most of it. So
Yeah.
I think you can't have a rainbow without a little rain.
Oh, that's sweet.
But I would have also been very happy if we hadn't had layoffs. Let me
Yeah.
make that clear.
Yeah. Well, duh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, folks, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
I nearly said LinkedIn.
Follow us on LinkedIn.
Wait, did I say LinkedIn?
No.
Oh.
I almost did.
Oh my gosh. And this is what I mean. This is the chaos. Follow us for the chaos, for the reality TV shows and our podcast.
And don't forget to share, write a review, subscribe. My stepmom has told me that she somehow subscribed to our first episode, and it plays every time she gets in the car.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I have to fix that for her.
Good luck.
Does Dad subscribe, or does he just listen? We're gonna have to have a conversation with him.
Yes, you will.
And with that, we'll say toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Bye.
Bye.